Here is a brief walk around of our 172 Dorado that we restored, and it's in great shape. I had the interior redone. I had a filler cushion put in. We made a table so that will sit nice and solid or pop up to become a table. I have pictures of it with the table in place. The hull is in amazing shape. There's not a single crack along the outside. There's no crazing like you see on a Boston whaler. It has a really well-designed interior. It's got the bow rider style in the front. You've got the captain's chairs. You've got this removable back seat that's very comfortable, that just flips up where you can take the two pins out to take the whole entire seat out. It is powered with a 2025 Suzuki 140 horsepower that just turned 14 hours. We have a multi-function gauge on the dash that gives you all the information that you want, and it gives you your gas mileage, and this thing just sips gas. But there's the display. We did all new gauges on it, new switches, new control box. There's a storage compartment right down the center of the boat. It has a built-in gas tank that's over there that's in great shape. We reinforced the transom with some plates just to dress it up a little bit that say Scout. And the trailer is also in good shape. This is a heavy-duty trailer that's a little bit oversized for this boat. It's got 6-lug wheels and large tires on it to make it really easy to trailer, and it's stable. And everything is here. It's a complete package. Everything is ready to go. Scout was way ahead of its time back in 1997. That's why they made a all-composite core boat, so there's no wood in the transom to rot out, and it enables it to handle up to 150 horsepower engine. Since it is a bow rider, it can accommodate 6 persons or 950 pounds of gear. This one's set up with 140 with 150 horsepower max, and it probably would run just as well with a 90. So my lifelong friend Peter and I drove down to Atlanta. We picked up the engine in Maryland. We drove down to Atlanta, picked up our good friend George, and we wanted to try the boat out and break it in on Lake Hartwell outside of Atlanta. The hour meter on the Helm actually says 0.2 hours, but in reality it has 0 hours on it, the hours that are put on, and there's a small discrepancy between the hour meter and the meter that's on the multifunction gauge. Is based on every time you turn the key on to test accessories, to check your gas and things. It adds up, and then there's a small discrepancy between the hour meter and the multifunction gauge.
George.
Here we are, first time, less than a minute on the engine. For the first 2 hours, you really can't do a lot with Suzuki during the break-in process. So we broke it in on Lake Hartwell. We drove back to New York, and we've been enjoying it on the Great South Bay ever since. The boat sits well in the water. We've achieved a maximum speed of 46 miles an hour, and I think with a different prop, and we're close to the right prop, we can probably get to 50. We started off with the factory 21-inch pitch, but ended up with this 14 by 23, which I picked up on Amazon, which appears to be the ideal prop for this boat.
Almost 46, that's pretty good. All right, I think we got the right prop.
We got the right prop.
46, 2 people, half a tank of gas. Pretty good. Now, it's a good day for that though. Yeah, that boat. You don't need to go any faster than this boat. The 30-mile-an-hour cruise boat, perfect.
Yep. Just to get to a spot, pull a little tube. The bow area is wide enough and comfortable enough for 2 adults, and as you can see, we were able to fabricate a really nice table to sit in that area as well. My overall impression of this boat is it's a great boat. It's well made, it's composite construction, so there's no wood to rot out. It can handle up to 150 horsepower engine, and with this 140 Suzuki, will do everything that you need it to do. It'll get you to the fishing spots quickly, it'll pull a raft or a tube or a water skier, and it sips gas, so it's very economical.
Thank you for watching this brief video. Please click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, and feel free to leave a comment. I usually respond to comments in 24 to 48 hours. Have a great day today and every day.